Okay. Okay, I see people joining in. Yeah, we are all waiting for the holidays, right? Do you plan on yes, Kharkiv is truly invincible. Hello. Do any of you plan on having lessons that will revolve around Christmas, New Year? Are you already looking for the materials that you can use? Okay. Yeah. A Santa smiley face. Okay. So, I will let you on a little secret. I will be making some of the materials that you can use during your lessons. Hi, Dnipro. Hi. And hopefully you will find them useful. Also, I think that some of my colleagues from other publishing houses will also make some materials that you can use during your lessons when you will be talking about New Year, when you will be talking about Christmas. So feel free to use those. Okay. So. We still have a few minutes before we can start. Okay, greetings from Zaporizhia. Hello. Yes. Okay, so I will try to make sure that my materials go out as soon as they can. Okay. Hello. Hello. Okay. I think that I will start sharing my screen. Yeah. Okay. Because as usual, we have a few slides to go through with the information about the company, which is Linguist. Yeah. So I think a lot of you already know that we had our 17th birthday. Yeah, so we have spent 17 years on the market. And as you probably know already, we are the official representatives of world-renowned publishing houses, and we are the leading distributor of educational literature in Ukraine. More than 10,000 of study materials is out there thanks to Linguist, because our managers strive to provide for you a wide variety, and our methodologists provide information on a wide variety of international courses, on different exam trainers that you can choose from for your students. And of course, we offer a partnership program that has special terms and events for loyal educators and institutions that can be hosted for those loyal customers. Yeah, almost 1 million students in Ukraine use our course books and test books. Hello, hello, Kharkiv, Вінниця, Кривий Ріг, Львів, hello, Житомир, hello. So, you already probably use our course books in your school life, not only in primary classroom, but in secondary classroom also, and also personal office who doesn't like personal offers when it comes to discounts and, of course, many other useful materials, right? And as you definitely know, because you, hello, Sumy, hello, Dnipro, Chernihiv region, hello. We host more than 250 webinars per year. It also includes our all-Ukrainian conferences, also back-to-school conferences, different workshops for the platform users, and of course, our ELT consultants, methodologists, offer private consultations on demand. Hello, Lviv, Poltava, hello, hello. Again, Linguist provides a wide variety of languages that you can choose from, such as English, German, French, Spanish, Italian, and Polish, and many, many more. And of course, our in-house brand Formula provides materials for ICT lessons, for math, for science. So it's not just materials, it's course books for primary school, for secondary school, and hello, Kherson, hello, Lviv. And I have to tell you that there are some very interesting books that Formula provides. And I never thought that I would see the day when I open a book which revolves around photography and how to make photographs, how to create photographs the proper way, yeah, how to create photographs. But when I opened that book, I was like, wow, I need this, because it's a skill. Creating photographs, making photographs, yeah, it's always needed. Hello, Poltava region. Hello, Myrgorod, Kherson. Hello, hello. So, again, we will be moving a little bit, yeah. So, today, our Mykolaiv, hello. Today, our main topic of today's meeting, of today's webinar is, of course, Let's Read with Reading Anthology for young learners, which is a part of the course that is called Imagine for Ukraine. Hello, Khmelnytsky, Kyiv, Kharkiv, Poland. Hello, hello, everyone. And today we will take a look and work with two stories, and I will share with you how you can turn a regular reading lesson into something that will sweep your students off of their feet. So the two stories are The Flower Pot and Where's Rosie? Yeah. So as usual, a little bit about me. I have about Myrgorod, hello. I have about 10 years of experience working with English language in general. Hello, Kharkiv, straight, hello. With NUSH courses in primary and in secondary school, and also like general English. I teach and still, I have taught and still teach different age groups, ranging from 5 to 55 years old. I use digital resources and online activities in my practice very, very heavily. And as usually, I say that in my humble opinion, I'm an expert in creating the materials that keep your students interested and motivated in learning English. Hello, hello, Kyiv, Stry, Ivano-Frankivsk region. Hello, hello. So, what about the certificates? Yeah, as usual, your certificates will be sent out to you the day after tomorrow. Yeah, so usually we have one day between the event, be it a webinar or any other type of event that we host, and then the day After that, we send out the certificates. As usual, the procedure will stay the same, how you can obtain your certificate from attending this webinar. You receive a letter in your email. You click on the button which is called certificate. That button will lead you to a Google form that you need to fill out. After you fill out the form, you press надіслати. After that, you, of course, will see a message that says, thank you for filling out the form. Your certificate is right here. You click the link, then you go to a folder, and the easiest way to find your certificate is to open a folder which is called для швидкого пошуку, and in that folder you will have, hello everyone, hello. In that folder you will have an Excel document that is named перелік учасників, and there you will have a list of all of the participants. But I advise you to look for your certificates when you are using your laptop or computer, because phones have somewhat a weird limitation because they show up to 100 people or even less. And sometimes people write to me or call me or write me a message in my messengers, and they say, I couldn't find my certificate. And when I look in the document and I see that they were like 115 or 127, their number, in the list. And I show them the certificate that it's there, you can download, and they were like, but I couldn't see it. My phone won't show it to me. Okay, so relax, take everything in. Forget about what is happening around you. Imagine yourself in a classroom. Imagine yourself in a primary school. You are at an English lesson, and you are about to work with a new book that has lots of interesting tasks to do, but also those tasks are not just writing. They are more than that. They allow you to remember what you learned before, use it properly, and also it helps you keep things in your head after you have finished reading. But from the teacher's point of view, let me tell you that our stories today, the flower pot and Where's Rosie, they will definitely show you how you can work with a reading task, how can you start your work, how can you work with the text, and how you can finish it. So again, forget about everything. Imagine yourself in your primary classroom, and I encourage you to use the chat box as your way of answering my questions, being good students. So let's begin. Okay. Hello, kids. Hello, everyone. Today, we will read a story, The Flower Pot. For this, you will need Imagine for Ukraine 2 Reading Anthology for young learners, pages 2 to 11. Okay, so again, let's start one more time. Open your books on page 2. Exercise A. We need to listen and read. Circle the letters that make a sound. Now, let's look at the pictures Let's listen and circle.
Activity A. Listen and read. Circle the letters that make the sound. Emperor, emperor. Brother, brother. Water, water. Flower, flower.
Yes. So our sound is made by E-R. Yeah? Okay, okay. Good job, everyone. Good job. Great work. So, a little bit of a teacher mode here. So don't forget to always tell your students that they did good after they have finished a task, right? So I know that I'm showing you the presentation, yeah, the sort of a substitute for a reading, yeah, for the substitute for a book. But of course, it doesn't mean that you should do exactly the same. Your students will have their own books, their own reading anthology books in front of them, and you can only present on the blackboard, you can present the audio or on the television, yeah? You can present your sounds, your audio files, and of course you can make your own presentation, and you can show, yeah, the animated version that I just showed you, where you showcase the picture, or better, showcase the word. And you also use any way that you can to highlight the phonics that provide us with the sounds. Yeah? Okay. I see lots of pluses and thumbs ups. Okay, good. So, next. Okay, everyone, now we are moving on to exercise B on page 2. We need to read and write ER or OR. They both give us the sound. Yeah? Okay, good. Let's look and remember. We already know these words. So let's remember, what do we need to write? ER or OR? So we have emperor. We added OR. What about the next word? It's brother. Yeah, brother. Should we add ER or OR? If we need to add ER, put thumbs up. If we need to add OR, put thumbs down in the chat box. So, brother. Should we add ER or should we add OR? For ER, thumbs up. For OR, thumbs down. ER. Good job, everyone. So again, this is one of the ways that you can have your lessons in a digital form, but also you can have Lego bricks in your classroom that you already use for something, or maybe that your colleagues, the primary school teachers, use for something, and you can assign the letter combinations, yeah, to the Lego blocks. For example, the green Lego block is ER, the yellow Lego block is OR, and your students need to raise the Lego bar of the appropriate color, yeah? If they think they need to add ER, they raise green. If they need to add OR, they raise yellow or red or any other color, yeah? Okay, good job, everyone. What about the next word, flower? Do we need to add ER or OR? Yes, good job, everyone. ER. And what about the last word? We have water. Should we add ER or OR? Yay, good job, everyone. ER. Now, let's listen and check.
Emperor and brother. Flower and water.
Good job. Good job, everyone. Awesome. I'm very, very proud of you. So again, let's not forget about telling the students that they have made a good decision, yeah, that they have made the right choice. So praise is often underestimated, but don't let it fool you, because when you praise students for what they did, it makes them feel even more interested and motivated. Yeah? Okay, good job, everyone. Now, let's open page 3 in our reading anthology, and we have exercise C. We need to read and match. See, we have words in the middle. And of course, again, a teacher side note, you can use English language and mix it with Ukrainian. But remember, we teach our students to communicate more and more in English language. So we can provide subtitles, so to speak, and we can use both English and Ukrainian, but use English as much as you can during those lessons. Okay, so we have words in the middle, yeah, and we have pictures. So let's try to match pictures with the words, okay? So we have the first pair. We have a doll, which is looking very beautiful, right? So that's our first match. Okay, look at picture B. Which word do you think works here as a match to our picture B? We have the words new, happy, special, sad, empty. Empty. Good job, Tatiana and Eva. Good job. Empty. Okay, let's look at picture C. Which pair do you think works here? We have a pot, right? But we also have a prize still on it. So, yes, good job, everyone. New. It was just bought, so it's still new. It still has the price on it. Okay, good job. Let's look at picture D. How is the girl feeling? What can you see on her face? Yes, she is sad. Good job, everyone. Okay, what about picture E? What emotion is the girl feeling? Yeah, what does she look like in picture E? Yes, good job, everyone. She is happy. So we match picture E with happy. Good job. And we have picture F. So look, we have 3 apples, but only one of those apples is red. So what do you think? Yes, that red apple is special. Yes, good job, everyone. Good job. So again, you can bring those things into your classroom, yeah, like a doll, or maybe you can bring a few apples and one of them will be a different color. You can bring a glass that is empty or a cup that is empty. You can have physical representations of those words in your classroom, yeah. And again, you can showcase the words on the board or have them written on the board, and you can ask your students to come forward to the board and point out to the correct word that will represent the thing that you have in your hands or on your classroom table or anything like that. Okay. So now let's read the story. Usually how we do this, we listen first, we'll listen to the story, we follow our friend smiley face that shows us what we are listening to, and then we read the story ourselves. Okay? So listen carefully, follow the smiley face, and enjoy the story.
The empty pot.
This is the Emperor of China. He's old.
I want to find a new emperor. Plant a special seed. If you can grow a beautiful flower, you're the new emperor.
Ping's mum, dad, and brother help him.
I've got soil.
I've got water.
I've got a pot.
I'm sad. I want a flower.
I've got a flower. It's blue.
I've got a flower. It's red.
The children have got flowers for the Emperor. But the Emperor isn't happy.
My pot is empty.
Ping is sad.
The seeds are cooked. They can't grow. You're honest, Ping. You're the new emperor.
Of course, for this part, your students can move their finger over the pages, and of course, that way they can follow the text. But you also can use some resources that you have at your disposal in your classroom. So, for example, some of your students may have like weird erasers, which are small and very compact, and you can ask them to take that eraser which is in the shape of a fruit, an animal, or something like that, and use it to follow the text along. But also, of course, you can use smiley faces. For example, for the reading lessons, you can incorporate a character, yeah, that will be helping your students follow the text along. It can be like a small figurine that can be set on each of the children's desks, or for example, it can be a toy that like looks over the classroom if they are following the text along as they listen. Okay. Great work, everyone. Now, let's read the story together. So, our story is called The Empty Pot. This is the Emperor of China. He is old. I want to find a new emperor. Of course, you can act out the story in different voices, or you can use the character, the puppet that you have, for example, in your classroom to help you act out the story. So, of course, you will be the one making the voices, but the puppet will be like a part of your play, right? Plant a special seed. If you can grow a beautiful flower, you're the new emperor. Ping's mom, dad, and brother help him. I've got soil. I've got water. I've got a pot. I'm sad. I want a flower. I've got a flower. It's blue. I've got a flower. It's red. The children have got flowers for the emperor, but the emperor isn't happy. My pot is empty. Ping is sad. The seeds are cooked. They can't grow. You're honest, Ping. You're the new emperor. So again, you can act out with intonation, with different, with slight differences in pronunciation of different words. And again, you can use that to your advantage by asking your students what differences, what different ways have they heard the word be spoken by you. And of course, they will say, oh, I heard this word said not in the right way, yes? And also, I like very, very much these symbols that you see, like the one that you see at the bottom of the page, which has our story. So it's a little cheat sheet, so to speak, that gives our students the information about how to pronounce the word correctly. So we have honest, and usually lots of children say honest. They pronounce H with the H sound, but we all know that H in this word is silent. So even you can point out to the bottom of the page and say, see, there's no H sound in this word. So we write the word, but it's staying silent. Okay, thank you for the compliments in the chat. Okay, so awesome, good job everyone. And now let's remember what we read in the story, what happened with Ping, with Emperor, with the flowers, and check what we remember. So, open your books on page 10, and we have exercise D. We need to read and circle the wrong word, and then say the correct word. So, sentence number 1, we have Ping is an emperor. So, was Ping an emperor in the story at the beginning? No, he wasn't. He was a boy, yeah? So, Ping is a boy. Good job, everyone. Okay, let's look at sentence number 2. The emperor gives flowers to the children. What's the wrong word here? What emperor gave to children? Did he give them flowers? Yes, he gave them not flowers, but he gave them seeds to the flowers. Good job, everyone. Okay, so sentence number 3. The emperor helps Ping. Do you remember who helps Ping in the story? Who brought him a pot, soil, and water? Parents, just parents. So, just parents and nobody else? Yes, family. Yes, parents and brother and sister. Yes, so it wasn't the emperor, it was the family. Okay, good job, everyone. You're very observant. Okay, number 4. The children have got empty pots. What's the problem here? What's wrong in this sentence? The children have got empty pots. Remember when the children came to see the emperor? Did they have empty pots? Yeah, they didn't have empty pots. They had flowers. Okay, good job. Sentence number 5. The seeds are new. You can't grow them. So, what's wrong in this sentence? What was wrong with the seeds, which was the reason why you couldn't grow them? You can't grow them. Yes, the seeds aren't new. Good job, everyone. They are cooked. Awesome. And our sentence number 6. We have Ping is an old emperor. So after Ping showed his empty pot to the emperor, what happened? Yes, Ping became a new emperor. Good job. Good job, everyone. I'm very proud of you. Good job. So again, you can do things however you want. You can have your students come up to the board and write the words on the board as their answer, or you can ask them to raise their hands and say which word needs to be changed for which word, of course. So this activity can be played in many different ways. You can even divide your classroom into smaller groups, and they need to do this task in groups. And then after you give them, for example, you give them 10 minutes to finish this task, and you can ask them to show the results, and then you compare the answers. So there are many different ways in which you can change this type of exercise. Okay. So, shall we move on? I think we shall, yeah? So, page 10, we have exercise E. We need to look at the pictures and write, yeah? Then we listen and check what we have as a result, okay? So, let's look. We have number 1, which is done already for us as an example. And we have a sentence that says, I've got a blue flower. So let's look at picture number 2. We have, I've got a... So we need to add a color here. Which color is this flower? What do we need to add here? Red. Good job, everyone. I've got a red. And what else do we need to add here? What is red? Yes, red flower. Good job. Good job. Let's look at picture number 3. So what do we have here? We have I've got. What else do we need to add in this sentence? A, or maybe an. So how can we describe this pot? A gray, but what pot can also be? An empty pot? Old. Oh, great job. We have an old pot. Okay. So again, a little side note, you can ask your students to use other adjectives to describe this pot. Or the flower, or any other thing, yeah? So I'm just showing you some of the ways that you can describe this. Okay, good job. So let's look at picture number 4. What do we need to write here? How our sentence will look. Let's try to make it together. Let's try to make a whole sentence together. So how can we begin this? Yeah, I've got a new pot. Okay, I've got a new pot. Yes, we can also add colors, but since we only had 4 places to write words, we used this one. Okay, and what about number 5? What sentence can we do here? Can we make here? We will also start it with I've got. I've got. So I will tell you, yeah? I've got a happy brother. So remember in the story, Ping had a brother, yeah? He had a family who helped him. So here we can say that I've got a happy brother, yeah? Okay, now let's listen and check how we did, okay?
Activity E. Look at the pictures and write. Listen and check.
1. I've got a blue flower. 2. I've got a red flower. 3. I've got an old pot. 4. I've got a new pot. 5. I've got a happy brother.
Okay. Great work, everyone. You did very well. And let's finish our story with page 11, exercise F, where we need to find the words and circle them. And of course, match with the pictures. Okay, so we have mom already found in the grid, but now let's look for dad. So, do you see dad somewhere in the grid where it's hidden? Is it on the left? Is it on the right? Is it somewhere high or maybe low? Yeah, we have dad right here. Yeah, and we can match the words. So again, a little side note, as I show you the results, this task can be done by your students, by just themselves. And that helps to showcase just how good your students can find the words and how they can not miss letters from words. Yeah. And of course, they can use pencils, markers, whichever ways they can have, whichever means that they can use to do it. Because more often than not, for some reason, children tend to lose letters in the words. Yeah? Okay, awesome. So now I offer you to move on to the story, which is called Where's Rosie? Yeah. So again, today we will read the story Where's Rosie? For this, you will need Reading Anthology, pages from 12 to 21. Let's start. So again, teacher side note, it would be very similar in terms of the structure of the lesson. So you will have, as you have seen already, the pre-reading tasks that will help your students activate the previous knowledge that they had, because each story in the reading anthology concludes 2 units from the student's book. So this part helps your students to recall what they have learned, not just from the vocabulary, but also from the grammar and also from the phonics part. Yeah, so it's not just reading. It's also working with the text to see just how much your students have retained from what they have read and from what they remember from the general course of English that they have studied during lessons. So let's look here. We have page 12 and we have exercise A. Again, it's all about phonics. We need to listen and read and circle the letters that make oh sound. Okay, so let's listen, read, and circle the letters.
Activity A. Listen and read. Circle the letters that make the sound. But. Duck. Under.
Thank you, Pani Marina. Yeah, I will forward your words to our editors because they worked very hard to create the resources that will be helpful for primary school teachers and that will be interesting for students, because children nowadays, they can be very picky about what they work with, and it's hard to keep them engaged into the activity. So this probably will provide you with some of the best options here. And of course, as you can see, we have the magnifying glass with the question, who's under the tree? Yeah, so your students will need to look in the story and find who was under the tree. Okay, again, good job, everyone. So we have exercise B from page 12. We need to read, to complete, and match. Then we listen and check. So we have pictures and we have sentences. And we need to add missing letters into the words. So let's look at sentence number 1. So what do we need to add to the word duck? What is missing? Which letter is missing that makes a sound? Yes, it's letter U. Good job, everyone. Good job. And it is already matched with the picture of a duck, which is white. Okay, good job. Let's look at sentence number 2. I like my cat, but it likes my mom. Yes, again, we are missing the letter U, which makes the sound, right? And which picture do you think we need to match it with? Which picture shows that I like my cat, but it likes my mom? Yes, picture number 2. And let's look at sentence number 3. Shh, the sheep sleeps under the tree. Yes, again, the U, which makes a sound, and yes, picture number 1. So, again.
Activity B. Read, complete, and match. Listen and check.
1. The duck is white. 2. I like my cat, but it likes my mom. 3. Shh, the sheep sleeps under the tree.
Okay. And we have checked all of the tasks. So again, I'm putting check marks in front of the sentences or after the sentences. But you, for example, can use different GIFs. If you have seen the video lessons that I made for the first grades for our primary school courses, I used different GIFs to showcase the vocabulary, and you can of course incorporate that into your classroom routine. But here I'm putting the check marks so the students can see visually that they did the task properly. You can do it with the check marks that will pop up on the screen on the TV, or you can showcase a GIF that has like clapping emojis, or that has some different characters smiling and clapping, which will show that they did things correctly. Okay, great job, everyone. And let's work with exercise C. My animation decided to go crazy a little. I'm sorry. So we need to look and match the pieces of the puzzle to create pictures, yeah? And we need to say, where are the ducks? So let's look. We have our first puzzle piece in the, which is matched with pond. So we have in the pond, and it is matched with a picture where the ducks are swimming in the pond, yeah? Next we have under the. What can we match with under the? Under the tree, good. And which picture shows us that the ducks are under the tree? Yes, it's the second picture, yeah, where our mama duck is sitting with her ducklings. Okay, and we have on a, yes, on a farm. And on a farm will be matched with our third puzzle piece. Okay, okay, awesome, everyone. So again, when it comes to reading the story, same thing as we did before. You can listen to the story first without, so you can listen to the story with the recording and follow the lines in the story. And then, of course, you can read it out loud with your students, yeah? So I won't be spending too much time here. I will just click through the story. But again, you can see this light bulb here, yeah, with the big word everywhere. It's a big word that has lots of parts in it. But again, you can explain to your students that it's a big word, but it consists of two smaller words, which they already probably know. Everywhere. And you combine them together to create everywhere. Yeah?
Where's Rosie?
Ben lives on a farm. He's got a pet sheep. Her name's Rosie. Ben loves Rosie. She follows him everywhere. One day, Ben can't find Rosie. Where is she? Maybe she's under the tree.
There's a goat under the tree, but I can't find Rosie.
Maybe she's in the flowers.
There's a cat in the flowers, but I can't find Rosie.
Maybe she's in the pond. Oh no! She can't swim.
There are ducks in the pond, but I can't find Rosie.
Oh dear. Where's Rosie? There she is.
Oh, Rosie, I'm so happy to see you.
So as you can see, the story is very cute, but also it showcases the friendship between people and animals, of course, and that you can be and that you should be good to your animal friends, right? So again, same here. You can use any toy or any thing to follow the story along. And of course, it makes easier for students to follow where you're staying, yeah, in the story. So yeah, I won't be reading it again out loud because we don't have that much time. So I will again showcase to you some of the tasks that we have to the story. Yeah. So they are not all same. They differ from each other. Okay. So let's play here. And I think again in the chat box you will help me, yeah, to solve these tasks. So we have page 20 and we have exercise D. We need to read and put the parts of the story in the correct order. Yeah? So let's look at number 1, which is already marked. Yeah? Ben and Rosie live on a farm. So the story started with Ben and Rosie who live on a farm. Do you remember what happened next in the story? So what did we learn? They live on a farm, but also there was something about, yes, Ben loves Rosie. Yes, good job. Okay, after we read that Ben loves Rosie, what happens next? What was the story about? Yes, Ben can't find Rosie. Good job, everyone. Can't find, okay. Where did he look? Where was he trying to find Rosie? Is she under the tree? Yes. First he looked under the tree, but she wasn't there. Okay. Where did he look next? Where was he looking? In the pond. Yes, in the pond. But she wasn't there. She wasn't in the pond. Yeah? And in the end, he found her. Yeah, Ben found Rosie. There she is. Ben is happy. So, again, teacher side note here, you can use tasks like these ones to help your students recollect the story, yeah? So, of course, they will probably mostly use their mother tongue, but, of course, you can instantly interpret the Ukrainian language into English language. You can also ask them to point out on the pages of the book where a certain thing, a certain situation happened. Yeah, so not only do they need to recall what happened, but they need to find where it happened in the story. Okay, great work, everyone. We have page 20 with exercise E, where we need to do the crossword. Yeah, so we have our sheep under number 1, and it's right here in the crossword. Yeah, so it's already written, but we have picture number 2. What is it? Yes, it's a tree. You can ask your students, and it's right here, yeah, to tell you the word, word letter by letter, yeah, and then we can say T-R-E-E. For picture number 3, yeah, it's a building, but we can lead our students to the correct answer, yeah? Where does the story happen with Ben and Rosie? Yeah, and it's a farm. So again, they need to pronounce the word letter by letter. So F-A-R-M. Yeah, so you are also checking the representation of sounds in the letters, if they remember, yeah, which letter makes which sound. Okay, number 4. Yes, it's a cat, but we have this weird thing with the word cat because, yes, while we have the k sound at the beginning, but the letter that represents that sound is a letter C, yeah, and then A. Okay, and we have number 5. The number 5. So is it flower or is it flowers? What do you say? Yes, it's flowers, of course, because we have not 1, but 3 flowers in the picture, yeah? So again, Flowers. Yeah? Okay, good job, everyone. We are not finished. We have page 21 and we have exercise F, where we need to look at the pictures, read the sentences, and circle the correct option. So in the units 3 and 4, the students were learning there is, there are. So now they can recall these structures. Yeah. So let's look at picture number 1. We have ducks. Yeah, we have 3 ducks. So we need to use there is or there are. There are, of course. Okay. Next, we have picture number 2. Yeah. So do we have 1 goat or do we have 2 goats? We have 2 goats. So with more than 1, we need to use there are. Good job. Good job. So picture number 3. Do we have 1 cat or do we have 2 cats or more or 3? Yes, we have 1 cat, so we should theirs. Okay. And number 4. Do we have 1 donkey or do we have 2 or 3 donkeys in the picture? Again, yes, there's 1 donkey, so we use theirs. Okay, awesome. Awesome, everyone. So, what did you think about the stories? Did you enjoy them? Because from the comments that I saw in the chat box throughout the webinar, you sure liked them. Yes, yes. So, thank you for your kind feedback. Thank you for liking our Imagine Reading Anthology. If you have any questions, you can ask me by using my email, by using my mobile phone. And of course, don't forget to get your hands on the Imagine series, especially for the Reading Anthology book, because yes, it works with the Imagine for Ukraine 2 course, but you can also use it freely with any other course that you use in your primary classroom. So the vocabulary and the grammar will correspond with the program for the primary school, and you will have no problem incorporating that material that you have in the Reading Anthology into your classroom. Thank you, everyone, for compliments. Thank you, thank you. I sure like seeing them, and I hope very, very much that you will come to love the Imagine course book and the Reading Anthology, and of course the writing practice, which we have for all of our classes, that you will like them, that you will enjoy using them, and yeah. Thank you for being my students today. Thank you for liking my ideas. Thank you for attending our webinars. Yeah. Thank you for always inspiring us to create something new. And I hope I will see you very, very soon next week for my webinar. which is for older students, for high school students, but I still hope to see you there and learn something useful for you. Stay safe, everyone. Stay warm. And thank you, Victoria, for kind words. My students like me very much, and they usually ask me how do I stay so positive? But I tend to say that I'm just like that every day. And I try to keep a smile on my face despite everything that is happening around me, because that's probably the only way that we can stay sane in this type of environment that we have here. Yes, because I have a nice cat. Also because of that. My students also like my cat very much because while she distracts them from the lessons that we have, but also it keeps them on their toes because she likes to mess with their things, like sitting on their books and covering with her body parts of the books that they need to use to complete a task. So it's very interesting. It's a very interesting dynamic there. Okay. Thank you all once again for attending our webinar, for enjoying reading anthology for Imagine 2 with me. And I hope to see you very, very soon. Okay. Stay safe, everyone. Goodbye.